So now another important term in a double area automatic generation controller is the area control error. The area control error is actually the difference between scheduled power interchange and the actual power interchange between two areas. That is, difference between scheduled or actually planned value of power and actually flowing power. So area control error is formulated as the linear combination of tie line power error and the frequency error. So what is a linear combination? If we have two variables x and y, their linear combination can be written as ax plus by. That is, a constant into x plus a constant into y. Similarly, we are considering a linear combination of tie line power error delta Pij and frequency error delta omega. So frequency error into a constant Ki and tie line power into a constant which is 1 here. So area control error for any area I can be written as summation j is equal to 1 to n, j not equal to I, delta Pij plus Ki into delta omega. The constant Ki can be taken equal to the frequency bias factor for that particular area. That is, Ki is equal to Bi. So now, if we are considering a double area system, area control error for area 1 can be written as I is 1. Area control error 1 is equal to j is equal to 1 to n. So we are considering a double area system. So n is 2. So j is equal to 1 to 2, or I is 1 here and j not equal to I. So we cannot consider j is equal to 1. So consider j is equal to 2. So it will become delta P12 plus I is 1 B1 into delta omega 1. So this is the area control error for area 1. And for area 2, area control error will be delta P12 plus B2 into delta omega 2. So we will calculate area control error for each area, and the integrated value of area control error are used as the reference power that is to be fed to the speed governing system. So now let us formulate the complete block diagram for a double area system. So it can be obtained by combining the block diagrams for two single area systems. So this is the block diagram for area 1 and this is the diagram for area 2. These are the diagrams that we have already obtained for AGC of a single area system. So for area 1, use the suffix 1 for each parameter, Tg1, Tt1, H1, D1, R1, etc. And for area 2, use the subscripts as 2. So now we have to combine these two areas in order to get the block diagram for a double area system. So for this, we have to incorporate the tie line power interchange. So here we have assumed that the tie line power is flowing from area 1 to area 2. And we have already derived an expression for the tie line power flow. And it was delta P12 is equal to the synchronizing power coefficient Ps into integral of omega 1 dt minus integral of omega 2 dt. And it was delta omega 1 and delta omega 2. So delta omega 1 minus delta omega 2 you have to take. So we have delta omega 1 here and delta omega 2 here. So delta omega 1 minus delta omega 2. So this output of this summar will be delta omega 1 minus delta omega 2. Now you have to integrate this difference and multiply by synchronizing power coefficient PS. So let us add an integrator with a gain PS. So PS divided by S. So integrating that term and multiplying it with PS. The answer will be the tie line power delta P12. So the tie line power is flowing from area 1 to area 2. So tie line power gets added up to area 2 and it has to be subtracted from area 1. So as tie line power is flowing from area 1 to area 2, we have to subtract it from area 1 and it enters into area 2, so we have to add it to area 2. So this will be tie line power interchange, and now we have to obtain equations for these two reference powers, delta P reference. So we have already said that the area control error is calculated and the integrated value of area control error can be fed as the reference power signal to both the areas. So we know that area control error for area 1 is delta P12 plus B1 into delta omega 1, and that for area 2 is delta P12 plus B2 into delta omega 2. So let us obtain area control error 1 and 2. So B1 into delta omega 1. So this is delta omega 1 multiplying it with frequency bias factor B1. So we will get B1 into delta omega 1. This has to be added with tie line power delta P12. So delta P12 plus B1 into delta omega. Which is area control error 1. And we have to integrate this using an integral controller having a gain Ki1. So Ki1 by S, and is given as a reference signal to the speed governor. So now for area 2, the area control error is delta P12 plus B2 into delta omega 2. So we have delta omega 2 here. So we have to multiply it with B2 and it has to be added with delta P12. So delta P12 is this. So use a summer here, delta P12 plus B2 into delta omega 2. The answer will be the area control error for area 2, and this has to be integrated using an integral controller having a gain Ki2. So the answer is fed as the reference power to the speed governor. So this is the block diagram of a double area load frequency controller.